Let's talk today about your mindset and how your mindset in one phase of your life can be very prosperous, and how the same mindset can hinder you in other phases of your life. I want to give you an example from the very beginning so you understand what I'm talking about. So when you look at business, for example, right? For me, when I started into my business, it was all about hard work, right? It was about shutting up, taking what works, and just executing that. There was no thinking about it, there was no intellectual challenge about it, it was just very simple work to be done. Now, adapting the same mindset a couple of years later in business can be very detrimental. It can be hindering me from taking my next steps. Why? Because now I'm at a point where it's working what I'm doing, and now I actually have to strategically think, what do I need to do to get to the next level, for example. So now if I adapt that mindset from before, when I started, it was just about more action, doing, to get into the flow of things moving. But now that things are moving, you want to actually have them move in the right direction. And you can apply this to many aspects of your life, right? It could be that you've adapted a mindset from a phase in your life prior to where you are now, which was of benefit, where you, for example, maybe you wouldn't have taken advice from anyone because nobody in your surrounding knew better than you, right? They could have, you could have been in a state where people around you had no idea of what the hell's going on and why should you listen to them. But maybe now you've made some progress. Maybe now you're in a better state. Maybe now you're in a better situation. And maybe now you've already attracted better and more successful and smarter people. And now you have to actually change yourself and change your mindset and actually listen to those people and take advice from them and put your ego aside. Because one thing which I see a lot, which stops a lot of people, is that their ego gets in the way, right? They think they know it all. Especially, this is important for people who've gone through good education, right? They start only listening to very specific people without actually recognizing that these people haven't figured it out, okay? Your business professor probably hasn't figured out how to actually scale a business from 0 to 1 million, for example. Maybe he knows how to do it from the books, right? From a very, let's say from an academic standpoint, but maybe not hands-on. And maybe now you should be listening to other people who haven't gone through the same education, but who have gone through a different process of learning. So what I want to give you today is basically input on keeping your eyes open, putting your ego aside and listening to people. That's the one thing, of course, but also recognizing on where you are in your journey and recognizing that you have to adapt and you have to change over time, because whatever level you're on to get to the next level is probably not going to be with the same skill set, the same mindset, and with the same people which help you get to the level where you are at right now.